Well, the way that you guys finished the game the other day, how much has that momentum carried over into practice?
It's been really good. It's really exciting time because we just want to continue to keep getting better. And we challenged them in the locker room at halftime and at the end of the third period to pick up our defense and try to, do the things that we've been working on. And was just really impressed with how well we came out at the beginning of that fourth period and played hard and got some steals and just kind of bumped up the intensity. So I was really excited about that.
When you look at all the things Tasia did for there, just how impressive a game she played, and really how impressive of a start to the season has she had?
Oh, it's been incredible for us, and it's been really huge, especially with losing Micah. And, even before that, like you said, she has stepped up and just really changed how she's thinking as far as wanting to do everything she can for this team to be successful, wanting the ball in her hands whenever there's a basket that's needed, and, if they're denying Kendall, if something, so it's awesome to be able to have a player like Tasia who across the board just really works to try to be the best she can be every single day.
What's that process like? What's that step like going from a freshman role player to having to be one of the go-to players your sophomore season?
Well, I think the biggest thing for her is, in the beginning, she came in and, did really well for us and started, some. And so in her eyes, I don't think she saw herself as a role player, although we still had, the three seniors that we had last year and everything they brought to the table. I think she really knew that she was a huge part of our success last year and that she just had to build on that coming into this year. So I think it really changed how she thought at the end of the year. But I also think that she came in last year prepared to do whatever she needed to do to help us win.
How good was it to get Ema some playing time the other day? Get her, I think she ended up playing 23, 24 minutes.
It was really good. Emma it works very hard. Does a lot of things for us. I think it was a great situation in that time with that game. I think the way that they were playing was a good fit for Ema. And so we're looking forward to her continuing to do the things that she's doing so she can give us those quality minutes.
What kind of games does she fit well in?
She's a very defensive-oriented player that loves to get up and down the floor, and she can play different positions, and I think that's what's really important for her. She's just a winner, and always have, and that's always has been, and that's one of the reasons why we really wanted her here. And after she went to junior college, make sure that we could have a chance to go back and get her.
You guys obviously had another player to the roster the other day with Kyvan coming in. How exciting was it to get her on the team? What kind of things does she bring to your team?
I think it's awesome. As I said earlier with the release, I've watched Kyvan all through high school, and just the things with her size, the way she shoots the basketball, her high IQ for basketball, and she's a winner. She's played in a lot of big games and done a lot of great things, and so we're just definitely excited to be able to add her to our family and to our program, and she'll bring a lot to the table. It'll be good for her to have an opportunity to get into our system and have that year that she sits and then be able to put on that uniform. So we're excited.
Awesome. You've probably been recruiting her since you were maybe at Louisville, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I said. It goes way back to when she was in high school, and I was assistant at the University of Louisville, and then also coming here too. So we're really excited and glad that she's going to have a chance to finish her career here.
I know that obviously you're in this season, you have high expectations this season, but do you ever find yourself maybe looking forward to next year, what you have with Kyvan and then Kayla Stiles and JC and then Mike? I mean, all the kind of roster you guys could have with all these players becoming eligible and ready to play next season.
As a coach, you always just try to live in the moment, and that's what I'm really trying to do with this group, because the sky's the limit for this group, and we got to continue to keep working and doing the things we need to for us to get better. But at the end of the day, we're really excited. That's what great programs do. You continue to add players that can help make you better every year in and year out, and that's what we're trying to be. We're trying to be a top program in the nation, and we want to continue to do the things, and recruiting is a huge part of it.
That's all I got.